welcome to Fuzzy Dragons, and in this month I'm doing a scrawlrbox, December scrawlrbox specifically, and so December 2022.
Yeah, December 2022. Where the featured artist was Mr. Phil, who
I know,
a very colourful kind of simplified kind of style. I quite like it.
Yeah. I was thinking who, and I actually had gone through the magazine.
I was going to say the subject of Jen's drawing is Cthulhu, or as Jen spells it, Cthulhu.
I don't know how.
Apparently, it's a mixture of Cuthbert and Hulu.
I can't spell Cthulhu. I can say it, I just can't spell it.
It is spelled Cthulhu, and I used to miss it the second itch. And one of the spell checkers freaked out.
How I spell it could be, but
yeah, that is how you spell it.
Normally, spell checkers don't have it because it's not like an English word.
No, but it comes from a book.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's so a lot of them have included various things.
And well, it's not really.
Why is it polka dots? Can I ask at the moment?
They're supposed to be suckers, like like a tentacle sucker. It's like on.
Okay, it looks like polka dots.
But it does. It looks like
fabulous.
He does. He looks sick. He looks very sick.
A mixture of
what, RuPaul and.
No, well, you seem to have been going for the Hello Kitty meets.
I don't know.
Meets new school tattoo look.
Kind of, because it's not really creepy Cthulhu. It's kind of like you said. It's like a kind of cute.
Never seen Hello Cthulhu? Google it. It's a webcomic from about 20 years ago.
Is that long? Jeez, that makes me feel old.
You kind of stopped and started. Because you stopped for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And started doing it again.
And then he stopped again,
and
I think.
It's basically Cthulhu was a destroyer of worlds.
Yeah.
And somehow it gets transported in the world of Hello Kitty.
So he's got a bow on his head.
No.
Is it?
He gets the bonus tentacles because Hello Kitty
comes
on opposing stems.
It's what I was well to see.
And he
a Reddit scene.
Yeah, and someone asked, why don't you stupid cat put the bows in the thing? He tries to pretend he doesn't like her, but it's like, so why don't you just take them out then?
I like the bows.
It's like, he tries to make a minion and all he ends up doing is creating an idiot frog.
Yeah, that's right, I remember that one. Yeah, but probably should talk about these pens too, briefly. The pen markers were okay. They weren't my first choice, I would say, paint marker wise. This green, you can see how patchy it is here? The yellow was kind of patchy, but it's a light color. I had to go over the green. Green is blue.
Green. That looks blue.
It's greenish blue. It's actually a turquoise on the thing. I had to go in about 4 or 5 times, so it ate most of the pen up. The pink was the magenta was the best. Only one coat of that, really.
You give them all a good shake while you used them.
Yeah, I did.
And while you used them.
Yeah, well, you used them too. The black was really didn't fucking.
You hated that black.
Oh, I hated the black. The only way it worked properly was if I actually put the pen
in a paint palette,
and then use that, because it was so patchy coming from the pen. It wasn't even funny. But so that's what I ended up doing especially near the end when I had to finish it all, because it was so patchy no matter what I did with it. But yeah, so there's my short little review of the pens done. Would I get them by my own free will? No.
No. Would you use them if someone gave you them?
Sure, but
no, Jen's like, no.
if I could use a paintbrush with them.
Spray gun.
Or spray gun,
you said something a couple seconds ago. We were going to say something and you hopped to a different topic.
I can't remember. You're talking about Hello Cthulhu and I was saying the tentacles that you stick, or he's got buttons on them.
I can't remember. The Hello Cthulhu thing, he gets out with the frog because he tries to summon all the evil in the world of Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
And the best he can do is turn a frog into an idiot toad.
That's right, I remember that, yeah.
And it's just like, I hate this
The thing is, Cthulhu, I've only read one story that he wrote with Cthulhu in it, and he's not actually in it himself. Cthulhu, I've only actually read it. I can't remember what it's called. It's like it's one of the first ones he wrote about.
Who wrote it again?
Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft, yeah. You said somebody else a couple times. I can't think there's 2 or 3 different other ones. I'm like, no, it's Lovecraft. It's not
same author from the same time period, but not Lovecraft. Now I can't remember what the author was. It doesn't matter, but Lovecraft wrote it. So.
And today I'm feeling like crap because my neck is fully barked up again.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to know what it feels like, try the worst dental abscess you had times 100. Like someone's taking a hatchet and smacking in between my vertebrae.
He just looks in pain, and you don't want to go to a chiropractor.
I'm not kind of looking in pain. I am in pain. I'm at the stage where I want to bang my head on the table.
And you don't want to go to a chiropractor because it's the force they use, you don't want to really make it worse.
There's hundreds of reports of people ending up paralysed or dead or tetraplegic and stuff because they bust a vein.
But yeah, you see the way I'm using the pen here? That's how I had to use it pretty much. For the black. To get any kind of decent black coverage.
If you actually airbrushed it.
Yeah, actually, you probably could. Well, you have to water it down, but You probably could. I mean, I have an airbrush. I just don't use it. You have to feed a hose from outside up here through the window.
Just drop it the window. But say if that was something we own the house, because we don't own a house, we rent.
Yeah.
I would do.
Place the wall.
Yeah, I would get a copper pipe, and a copper pipe along the fence, up the wall, across, through the wall here, and into a water trap on the inside so it wouldn't freeze.
Yeah, that would work.
But have the pipe sort of slightly slanted, or worse, just pay a plumber.
Yeah, you have what, 3 compressors?
I have 3 small compressors, They're all tied together.
Yeah.
Because it was the cheapest way to get the air pressure I wanted to use the air impact gun I used to swap the tires in the car.
So yeah, like when I do have a hairbrush, I haven't used it. It's a cheapest.
A hairbrush?
Well, I have a hairbrush too.
You said hairbrush.
That's
you don't
true.
use it. Well, looking at your hair today, it looks like you did.
I haven't brushed my hair today.
And it's a slightly caustic thing because we've been reading R. Roast Me. And both of us could not stop laughing at some of the comments.
Some of the
there are
stuff.
people whose calling in life has been missed.
Yes.
Stand-up comedians, because some of the stuff they say in there.
Yeah.
Like if you're not confident about something and you don't want people's comments to hurt you, highlight it there, because you will get some of the worst insults you've
I mean, a
ever
lot of that
heard.
stuff is
some
done
of the best
just
as
for
well. Some of them you think you if you do anything other than write stand-up comedy or perform stand-up comedy, your talents are wasted.
Do people post that wanting just because they know people get a laugh out of it, or?
Yeah, it's a voluntary comedy
Okay,
thing.
alright.
It's like you want to see what the worst thing. So you know, how you Americans, you get. It's a more American thing, you know, like with you don't get here, but where it's here you get testimonial where they kiss people's ass.
Yeah.
In the States, they get a comedy roast of a famous figure like Dean Martin.
Yeah.
You know.
Comedy Central did it for comedians a while ago.
That's what I mean, but it takes her back. There's runs for Dean Martin and things like that, where it was, you know, I mentioned the other day, my son said who.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And other things like that, or.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all these biting comments. We wouldn't flying, but I could feel rude. But in the States, it's like just having a laugh.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. So that's true. It's a nice thing really here. Yeah. No. Yeah. But this is this. I'm all over the place. This video. Nothing new there. This
you've got ADHD as well.
Yeah, I've been not diagnosed, but I'm pretty damn sure I have ADHD. We'll make it makes a hell of a sense.
I think we should do this podcast, and you should stop putting off ADHD antics or something, or something like that, or.
I'll have to think of some titles. Yeah.
I quite like ADHD antics.
That's alright.
People want to suggest something? Don't over the place.
Yeah. Or I try to do that. Oh, and also we bought a bunch of D&D dice, like a crap load of D&D dice. So I don't know how many sets. What, 20 sets of D&D dice? 7?
7 sets of 7 dice, so 49.
Oh right, so yeah, there's a lot of dice.
Or if you're in America, a die.
Or a die. Well, you don't dice.
I don't call them a die here, because a die here is something you use for shaping stuff.
The same thing in Canada. A die is.
I know in the States you can feel comfortable with die.
But you get die like. No, they're mostly dice. I've never heard dice as like a. It's always been die, because you get die that you can cut stuff out of, and you get like die cutters for fabrics and.
Okay, die is a singular form of dice.
Right.
You don't hear it here.
Spelled Y, like D-I-Y or D-I-Y-E?
No, D-I-E.
Yeah, die like that, murder die.
People don't use it.
No.
It's the singular use is considered incorrect by many authorities. However, note the New Oxford English Dictionary of English in '98. In modern standard English, a singular die rather than dice is uncommon.
Yeah.
But you still hear it, and I've heard it. People in the States use it.
I've never heard. No, I don't know. Maybe.
No, I've actually heard it. It's a bit like the way Americans spell axe. A-X.
Or like axe, like the lumberjack axe.
Yeah, but it's like one of these.
A-X-E.
No, but they spell
A-X. There's no E at the end.
I thought it goes graying. It's like, where's the E? But then it's sort of
Same thing with color though. Color looks wrong.
Blame Merriam-Webster for that one.
Yeah.
The
But
reason the Americans do it was to break with the British habit and also simplify spelling so it makes sense. So that's why he took the U out, because I think colour actually derives from the French couleur.
Like, take the U out of Cthulhu. I couldn't even fucking say it.
Cthulhu.
Exactly.
Because you need the vowels.
You need the vowels. But this is finished. Actually, kind of like the way it looks. It kind of looks dirty.
No, it kind of looks like a new school tattoo.
Kind of, yeah.
You know, if you actually
made the color, not the black, not so.
Well, no, I was
great.
going to say almost like a simplify filter or something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so you could simplify. Like that's what there's a company called Topaz Labs.
Yeah, they could probably do that.
No, and what they do, their software uses, and I know this is the evil word, but
what?
it uses. Well, we use the word in the shop we mentioned, but it uses it to fix things.
Talking about AI.
Yes, artificial intelligence, but they use it to fix colours, for example. If you get an old photo where the colours are all washed out, it is scarily able to do
that's right.
It can turn between black and white images, it can make a guess at what the colour should be based on the time period.
Yeah, some of the old ones that I've got that are kind of cracked and stuff like that, because these are old photos like from like 50s, 40s, some 50s or 40s, some of them.
Well, that's one thing I actually asked them. Could you implement this? Because with all the other stuff works really well.
It cleans them up really good.
Well, I actually wanted to fix like big scratches, or even when someone's put tape and it's taken.
Yeah, I know.
Could you do it? And like we probably could. It would just take a while to figure out how to do it. But that might be a good. We're always looking for a suggestion, because if they did that, I don't know if they're not right.
Remind me, I need to scan those photos. Scan those photos.
Because I would buy it for that.
Yeah.
Because I've got loads of family photos on them all, with those creases, lines, whatever. If you could put them in.
Yeah,
imagine
exactly.
you put an advert out saying, even on Facebook or whatever, all family photos, creases, scratches, you want them restored and you want them bigger,
You could buy that.
Get me in contact.
It'll be cheaper than paying. Okay, fine. Take a job away from somebody, but
no, it doesn't, because this is a job no one can do.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Because nobody can afford it.
No,
because I say to somebody, I can do this many photos for this price.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll get that out.
Exactly.
And I just leave the computer to sit and run through it.
Yeah.
I could probably go and buy myself the nicest PC I could after a while, because it would improve my productivity.
Yeah.
I could just buy a bulk scanner.
Yeah.
Load the photos in and just let it scan them all and then just run through.
Yeah. I should actually scan some of my photos, make a video of them, but anyway, fix them up. But anyway, so yes, we are done rambling. I think maybe I'm not really sure. Are we? Okay, good. So it's good little YouTubers. We're supposed to say like, share, subscribe, ring the little notification bell to get next updates. Leave a comment if you want. You don't have to, but it's always nice when people do. And is that it? Like, share, subscribe, ring the. Yeah, I think that's it. You want to say anything else?
My neck fucking hurts. Does anybody know where I can get stronger painkillers? Because the doctors only will only give me something that isn't strong enough. I feel like house.
Well, I don't have any. I think you've got stronger painkillers than I do at the moment. But yeah, so.
Well, not really. You have that pain patch for your endometriosis.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Don't fucking give me that. She was talking about morphine. I was like, I don't want morphine. I want these slow release pain patch that I can take. Though at the moment, my pain in my neck, if someone could give me morphine, I could spend the day blazing it to be preferable.
I don't have morphine. Sorry.
I thought this pain was anywhere else, bar my neck. Like seriously, it's that bad that as a guy getting hit in the nuts would be preferable to this. And any guy listening to this will know that is a horrible thing. But this pain, because you can't do it, you can't think about it.
I don't even have testicles, and I know how painful
I can't write anything, I can't, doodle anything, I can't do anything because the pain's driving me nuts.
So hopefully that goes away, or gets better at least. So it goes, yeah.
You know my lot with doctors. I get the ones who got their degree in the back of a packet of cornflakes or something.
Yes.
Or the ones who've been drinking meth piss that morning.
Quite possibly. So I'm going to stop this because I have nothing else to talk about. And yeah. Okay, maybe. No. Okay.
Shoot me in the eye, please.
No, well.
So yeah, come on, an idea for the podcast thing, people. Come on.
Yeah, or
we've got ADHD Antics, and I had some other one.
I can't remember. I'll think of something, or we'll throw names in a hat, maybe. Okay, bye.